Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Teagan, Raleigh, North Carolina, your trusted Toyota resource. Today we're talking RAV4, specifically RAV4 XLE. I've got a 2021 RAV4 XLE in super white here, and this video might help those people who are researching cars, wondering if a RAV4 or a RAV4 XLE would be perfect for you, and also for those people who have already purchased one. Maybe you want to learn more about buttons and controls and dials. We're going to dig in deep, we're going to learn a lot, and I hope you enjoy it. And remember, the thing about the RAV4, there are so many different trim levels that it's hard to pick the right one. That's why we're gonna focus on our friend XLE. The thing about the XLE is there's an LE model, and then there's the XLE model, and this is gonna be the one that gives you a little bit more. Remember, with RAV4, it is the best-selling SUV in the entire country right now. It is so popular, people love it because it's smooth, it's quiet, it's comfortable, it's incredibly versatile, and there's nothing to worry about with it. The first part we're going to talk about is engine performance, and the reason why I bring this up, some people really care about this and other people just want to know it can get you from point A to point B. So I'm going to try to bridge that gap there so that everybody knows a little something here. We're working with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, first of all. That's matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission. They're all automatic transmission. 8-speed will give you smooth accelerating between 0 and whatever your top cruising speed is. The engine is going to deliver 203 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. So what that means is, generally for most people, this can speedily and smoothly and swiftly get you out of, let's say, pulling out into tighter traffic, going up a hill, passing somebody on the highway. It can do that for you. So there's the technical and what it can do in real life, but also it has multi-link rear suspension in the back. And to me, that's what gives you really tight, responsive, controlled handling when you're going around country roads, things like that, like winding, we're in rally race, that kind of stuff. But also it's really smooth. It loosens up a little bit when you're on the highway or just straightaways. So it kind of gives you the best of everything. It's walk around time. We're gonna look at the front end first, and then let's just see how far we get. This right here, it's got that signature trapezoidal front grille that you see a lot. It's in a blackish color here. The headlights are going to be LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. This is the first level that has fog lights. These fog lights are not LED, as you can tell, they're halogen bulbs. The ground clearance is 8.4 inches. It should be able to get you over minor obstacles like rocks and sticks and brush and things like that, hopefully. And then it's got Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. I'll put a link right up there to what's included in Toyota Safety Sense 2.0 on a little demo drive so you can see that. And then we're going to go around to the side so you can check out the profile. And remember, for 2019, the profile was made elongated. It's tall, it's rugged, it's sporty. It appeals to a lot of different types of people here. What you'll see, 17-inch alloy wheels here. They have disc brakes in the front and the rear. Turn signal indicators, along with standard blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert. It also has standard smart keys, so that means you can walk up to the car with the keys in the pocket, just like that. It locks, it unlocks. Let me show you. Locked, unlocked, smart key, holla. All right, so then we got a fuel tank size of 14.5 gallons. Toyota recommends 87 octane, that's just fine for here. And then you'll be getting estimates of 28 in the city, 35 on the highway, combined of 30 MPG. Now I'd love to ask you guys, where are you watching in the world? To me, it's fascinating to know where people are watching from, whether it's in the United States or a different country. That is so cool. So write down in the comment section where you're watching this video from. And remember, the RAV4 is amazing. Do you own a RAV4 right now? Is it something that your family has had for years? How many miles are on your RAV4? Let's hear those stories, personal anecdotes. We want to hear everything. We want to see everything there is to see. RAV4 comes on all trim levels with LED tail lights and LED stop lights. You know what? The cool thing about that is they respond faster. They come on faster, so if somebody's behind you and you have to hit the brakes, they're going to be alerted that much quicker, so that could prevent a potential accident or accident. So that's a good safety feature there. Plus they last longer and a lower cost of ownership over time, and they shine brighter. They look nice. Backup camera right here hidden underneath the lip. This one down here, if you notice, it's got two different metallic pipes. That's standard on all trim levels. And then this one has the power liftgate. It has the convenience package. So if you get the convenience package, you're going to get two very practical and very important benefits. You're going to get a power tailgate with a little button here, and you're going to get a power moonroof. So those are the things you can get. A couple accessories I think are really nice. Number one, this all-weather mat, and number two, the tonneau cover so you can hide things. This is my friend Christina. This is the 21 Venza LE. Christina.
Hi everybody. I am occasionally going to be helping Jeff with some of his videos on his channel, but I am primarily on the Fred Anderson Toyota channel on our YouTube. So we would love to have you check it out so you can get my spin on things. You are going to love it. Good.
Everyone, thanks so much for watching the video. Little intermission break. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I want you to join my Toyota fan loving community. Woo! Okay, one of the little pearls of wisdom I've picked up is you can give yourself a little bit more space. Turn this over. It's a top here that probably resists stains and things like that or getting too dirty. And then you can actually put it underneath the floor, down a little bit, so you get another couple extra inches here, and then you can stack more things up. So maybe tip for the day. So let's check out cargo capacity. Lift up this lever here, put it down. This is the rest of the cargo tray. It actually goes up against the back seat, so it's a little bit wrinkly here like a Shar-Pei puppy, but see, we got all this room here to store me. How much passenger space is there for backseat passengers? That's the forgotten group. Well, not anymore, because I'm going to show you. I'm 5'8", so we've got some headroom here, and if you notice, my seat is reclined a little bit. I got a good amount of legroom, and the reason why, come on, let's be honest, I've got the seat pushed more forward than it should be. Okay, let's move it back. This is with the seat more back. I'll see if it's back as far as it can go. Probably not. Okay, that's back as far as it can go. Still really good. Now, I want to show you, let's get a closer look here at these levers. You can use this two different settings. See this right here? You can, I'm gonna get that out of the way. I can have the seat right here, or I can lift that lever up and I can recline it just a little bit more. So that might be something you want to think about. And let's come over here and I'll show the armrest. It's firm, more firm than soft, a little soft. And then it's got cup holders, there are bottle holders in the side. And then this comes standard. Look over here, we've got rear air vents. Boy, that's a relief. Really important. And then two USB ports down here. Also, just pay attention. Look at this. I'm keeping the floorboard clean with these all-weather mats. This could be a choice that you want to make too, is all-weather mats. You could just spray them out and then they're clean again. And then they're clean again. Yeah, yeah. Time to get a lay of the land. What I mean is, what does the interior cabin look like? What's the vibe? What's the ambience? What's the feel? And what I see is, I see classy, but I see sporty, and I see simplistic. What I mean is, there aren't an overwhelming amount of buttons and controls and dials. It's real easy. It's just in the center column here, and then you've got a lot of steering wheel controls that help us from being distracted. Now let's focus in on this. Toyota calls this the A pillar, because it's in the front. This is the B pillar, and then the C pillar is back there. The A pillar, look at this window right here. It's cut out so that a lot of cars right here that's darkened or filled in, so it's a big chunky block that you might not be able to see people. What they've done is they've cut out that window, and then they've moved this side mirror along with the driver one. They pushed it out and down a little bit so that you get a lot of visibility from people in the front and from the sides. That's a big bonus. Center column, you'll notice, first of all, raised multimedia touchscreen. I like it. Most multimedias of a few years back, it's going to be set in here. So as a driver, I'm looking down. Okay, I'm looking down here. My vision is right here. I'm looking down a little bit, but not quite so severe. It will help with distractions. It does take getting used to. Now, this is normally a 7-inch multimedia touchscreen, but because it has the Audio Plus upgrade, it has audio standard from the factory, 7-inch screen. It'll still do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Amazon Alexa, Sirius XM. But because of the Audio Plus, you're going to get remote connected services, and then you're also going to get the 8-inch screen. So what can we do with it? We've got a home screen here. You can customize it. How you customize that home screen? See, it's got 3 different things. Go to Menu, Setup, Customize Home Screen, and then we can change the layout. Audio, Eco, Phone, Clock. Do I want to have 4, 3, 3, or 2? Let's do 4. And I want to do Audio, Eco, Phone, Clock. I like that. So that's pretty much set. Now when we go to the home, it's got 4 different settings. That's pretty cool. And then audio, Sirius XM, that's the one I'm on most of the time. But if I want to adjust it, I can turn it this way, or I can push sound. Well, this is different. I always do, for customers, I set up a 3 treble, a 3 mid, and a 2 bass. I just think that's really good sound for here. If I want to put all the sound to the back, just do like that. Maybe on trips, you don't want to be part of the music, but your passengers do. And then ASL, Automatic Sound Levelizer. What that does is, as the engine races and you go faster, it's going to make the sound of the radio more. So right now it increases it a little bit, but you might have going at a really fast speed or whatever, and you want to do high. You can also change that. You'll notice the radio changes pretty drastically the more you do it. Now, it says the navigation app is not installed. That's because navigation is not standard on this vehicle here, but because you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, if you've got them on your phone, these apps like Waze and Google Maps, they transfer right over. So then you've got it. And then on your home screen, you'll see Apple CarPlay. So go to Menu, Setup, and then we're going to go to Projection Settings. This is, see, Apple CarPlay is off, Android Auto's off. We want Apple CarPlay is turned on, let's say, because I've got an iPhone. If I had Android, I'd turn on that. So that's how you turn that on. In the center console, we've got 2 more USB ports. We've got a total of 5, and we got 2 in the back, 2 in the middle. Well, we've got 1 in the front, and that's right here, along with the 12-volt circular port. We've got different driving modes. We've got Eco, that's for economy, better gas mileage. Use it in the city. You can try it on the highway as well and see what it does to gas mileage, but it'll give you better MPG. Normal, just normal, 30 miles a gallon. Then this one right here, Sport, that's if you want to go faster acceleration. Really good for pulling out into heavier traffic. Electronic parking brake. Watch this. Well, I'm gonna start the car. Watch this. When I put it into reverse or drive, it goes off. It goes back on when I have it in park. Electronic parking brake works with brake hold. Brake hold, you have to push it every time you start your car to get it to work. Every time you have to. And then you have to have the driver's door shut and the driver's seat belt. Then when you stop at a light, you can take your foot off the brake. If it says up here on the screen, if it says hold with a little picture, it'll be green and yellow. That'll hold you in place for about 3 minutes. If you have it at a longer light and you still got it on, then it'll switch over down here to electronic parking brake on its own. Engine start and stop. What is this? I think it looks like the Avengers symbol to me. I like Iron Man the best and Captain America second. What do you guys think? Then engine start and stop. What that does is it automatically comes on, and then it's going to shut off your engine when you're stopped at a light or a stop sign. You're going to be saving on fuel. The negative is you may feel a little bump up, a little jolt when you start up if you don't hit the accelerator right. Some people like to turn it off. That's why they give you the engine start and stop off button, and then you push that. And that's why we have this engine start stop light lit up, because we know we've turned it off. Now watch this. If I hit that, now it works. Now it's off. This button right here with the squiggly lines, does that mean I'm on a curvy road? Bon Jovi, slippery when wet. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, what does this button do? Well, that's traction control on and off button. If you turn it off, the car is designed to not bounce around, to not let you rock and things like that. Well, if you turn it off, then you can rock your car back and forth if you're stuck in snow maybe, or if you want to slide around in a parking lot, that kind of stuff. It is front wheel drive, so I don't know how easy that would be to do anyway, but that's what traction control off button does. And then we've got digital dual temperature controls. This is the fan speed. This is where the air comes out. If you want to recirculate your air, this is air conditioning. Fresh air, recirculated air. Fresh air, recirculated air. And this will shut off air to the back. So if you want to have more efficient economy with your air conditioning system, just turn that off if you don't have a passenger back there. There's no need to use it. This is so fun shooting at the park. This is really cool. I feel like I'm one with nature, everyone. Now let's look at the steering wheel controls. Steering wheel controls, what do? This one right here is your keypad for your multi-information display. We can go through and look at different pieces of information. This is lane tracing assist, pre-collision system. If I want it off, just push that button and then it went off. You want to have that on though. That's a good safety feature. Blind spot monitor off. On. Do you want your rear cross traffic alert off? It's on. Road sign assist. Do you want to pick up road signs? Yeah, sure I do. Okay, now watch this one here. Vehicle settings. You have to hold that down. Power back door. Do you want it off? Do you want it on? You can set the volume and the opening adjustment as well. What height do you want it to open? Cool, right? I like it. Cool. Now watch this. This is the engine start and stop. Do you want it standard time? Do you want it extended? Back to this again. If you want to do a voice command, just push that and give it a voice command. If you want to pick up a phone call, push the phone. If you want to hang up that same call, push it again. Volume. This will get rid of any message, a warning message. See that? See the arrow right there? Push that and it goes away. I'm going to shut the door. I don't think I got it. All right. This is how you set the cruise control. Set. And then set your speed. So on and off, I should say. Set your speed. And then you can tweak it up and down on the highway. Ding, 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 like that. This is to turn your lane departure alert off and on. I got the door open still. Hold on. Okay. So, like that. It's lane tracing assist. And then this is our cruise control radar. So do we want to have it for a 3 setting, which is a wide distance, 2 setting a medium distance, or a 1 setting a closer distance between you and the cars in front of you? You can change that based on your comfort level and your driving style. Sunglass holder, safety connect. If you push that with the lid on, it's not going to do anything. If you push it, I'm not going to do it, but if you push that, it'll say, welcome to safety connect. Do you have an emergency? And then they'll go from there. All right, light on, light on. If you have door, that means the lights will come on when the doors are open. If you want them always on, push the one with the little sun. Okay, and this is to open your sunroof. And then the other one is to up and down, that's your vent. I don't know if you can see that one, probably not, but that's the vent option right there. Just like that. Holla! Sometimes the sun is in your eyes. Sometimes it's past the visor. So just slide that extender if you want your lighted mirror. There are 3 different ways to customize that I think are big deals, let's call it. So you can get the XLE right from the factory. It's XLE, but you can get the weather package. That gives you 2 heateds, heated steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel, heated front seats, and it gives you rain sensing wipers along with the windshield de-icer, which we may be needing pretty soon. So the weather package, that's a good practical thing, especially where it snows a lot or it just gets cold. That would be a really good idea. Then you can get the Audio Plus. This one has Audio Plus, and it can give you the 8-inch screen versus 7-inch. It gives you the anti-theft alarm, and then it also gives you things like Service Connect and Remote Connect, which can be handy as well. Then you can get the other one, the convenience package. That gives you the power moonroof and the power liftgate. So how would you pick and choose those? This is the brochure, so you can see some specs on it. This is the XLE here. Remember, it's available in all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, whichever one you want to. And it has the multi-terrain select, so you can choose different types of terrain to drive on for the best traction available. Here are the interior features. I always tell people just stop the video so you can look on your own. And here are the packages that Toyota suggests that you might want. Let's look at the window sticker. We gotta learn more specs. We need more details. It's made in Canada. You always can tell it's made in Canada because it'll have a 2. That 2 will be right there. If it's a J, it's made in Japan. If it's a 4, it's Georgetown, Kentucky. Little cheat sheet there. Super white with black interior, 2021. Really good safety ratings. You should be happy with that. Peace of mind, folks. Peace of mind. The fuel mileage. This one has a factory MSRP of $27,345. Here are some option packages that you can add. This one has 2 of those 3 that I talked about. Performance, safety, focusing on the 8 different airbags it has. That's standard. And then exterior and interior highlights. Take that $27,345. Get it delivered to the dealerships from wherever you are, for wherever you are. Then we've got some options added to it. It's got the all-weather matte package that you saw, front and back. It's got paint protection and the cable charging package. $31,401. Thanks everyone so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful and you learned a lot about the RAV4 XLE. Please follow me. Hit subscribe right now. Toyota Jeff YouTube channel. I appreciate it very much. Follow me on Instagram at ToyotaJeff1. Also Facebook at Toyota Jeff. Website's toyotajeff.com. There's a lot of Toyota Jeff going on here. Thanks everyone so much, and we'll see you next video.